Hello everybody and welcome back to the journey. Over the course of this last week, things have gone quite well. I made my usual trips, picked up some silver, and spent some time with family. On Friday, I made my usual trips to the coin shops. Headed over to Candle Coin and Stamps. Cindy and Larry were both there, had a couple customers in, and everybody was in their normal cheerful mood. We had a bit of a conversation as usual, and of course they had some stuff in stock. They had several bars and some coins, and of course I'm still trying to fill that guardhouse box. And so I did look at the bars. And I did pick one up. And what that was this 1 ounce bar from the Sunshine Mint. This thing is an absolute mirror finish. There's my forehead if you're wondering what that looks like. This is an absolute mirror. But it's in absolutely pristine condition. It's brand new. And so that's another one for the guardhouse box. While I was talking with Cindy, I happened to look off to the side and there was a wooden box on the floor, and I asked her about it. And she kind of picked it up and brought it over to the counter. Didn't really say anything. She just looked over at Larry and said, "Hey, can he have this?" And so we talked for a few minutes, and he decided he wasn't really going to do anything with it, and they told me to take it home. It is large enough that it holds all the silver that I own and still had room for more. I took it over to my brother and left it with him to use it kind of as a size guideline for some boxes, and I'll keep you all posted on that as that progresses. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we can get some new chests out of this idea. My brother is a carpenter, and so hopefully he can get something out that it's going to look fantastic, but we'll see how that goes. But after I had left Candle Coin and Stamps, I went over to Silver Eagle, and they were open. The owner was out, not feeling very well again. The mood and the demeanor was kind of low. Folks seemed to be pretty upset about him not being there. I know they're worried about him and his health, and so it was absolutely understandable. I did look around as I always do, and I picked up another bar. They had a 1 ounce bar in the generics bin, and that was this Morgan bar. That one, the Sunshine Mint there, I picked that one up for $27. And I got this one for $26. So there's 2 more bars for the guardhouse box. So that leaves only 2 more to finish it. I didn't stay there very long. I had plenty of things to do that afternoon for work, and so I headed on out. I did finish up my work for the day, and I went over to see how the new girl was doing. She's been doing quite well. She's fitting right in, and things are going pleasant. Haven't had any complaints from the customers. She's doing well enough. She hasn't even called me with any questions. But at the end of the day, of course, I headed home. And the next morning, I made my usual trip to go see Mr. Warren over at Liberty Coins. I had told myself the week before that if his silver case was still in such disarray that I was going to go through and reorganize it. And it actually was. It was quite rough, and somebody had been back in there again, and everything was kind of scattered. I do apologize, I did not get a picture of it. So of course, Mr. Warren and I had wonderful conversations. I hung out with him for quite a while and got to working on getting his silver case reorganized. And it turns out he had a whole lot of coins that needed to be capsulated, and he did not have any capsules left. And so I actually went home and got some capsules that I had there. I had probably 15 or 20 for the American Silver Eagles, and that's exactly what he needed. So I did. I went all the way home and got those and brought them back, and we encapsulated several of them that he needed capsules for. And these were all like the early lower mintage American Silver Eagles. So definitely wanted to have them in a protective capsule. But after getting the case organized, we had our wonderful conversations, and he actually gave me a coin. And what was that coin? That was this American Silver Eagle. And I'm hoping it's picking up correctly on the camera, because this has got more toning colors than any coin or piece of silver that I own. It has the purples, the yellows, the blues, the greens. It's just everything is in there. And I'm hoping that the camera is able to pick some of these colors up, because they are quite beautiful. I know most of the time when you see the tone ones, they're more grays and blacks and things like this. This one has picked up lots of colors, and it's actually quite beautiful. But that was a gift from him. And here lately, I've actually been gifted so many different things. It's fantastic, and I really thank everybody for doing it. But after spending the morning there, I did go and meet with my mother for lunch, and that was pretty much it for the rest of the day. Sunday and Monday was just general work stuff, and on Tuesday, of course, I did my work, and I also had gotten a package in from Patriotic Stacker. And in that package, he gave me his stickers, and he had gifted me this little 1-ounce bar. This is actually a cool little hand-poured piece, and it's a fantastic gift, and I really appreciate him sending this out. It really means a lot. That's quite a gift, and I thank you so much for it. On Wednesday, I was home with the family for the most part. In the morning, my youngest daughter and I had jumped in the car, and we were going to head on over to Big Time Pawn, which is where I had gotten all those Johnson Matthey bars. I didn't think to call him before I left. We just headed on over. On the way there, we stopped by my eldest daughter's house and picked her up to spend that time with us. And when we got there, he had no silver in stock whatsoever. I should have made the phone call, but I didn't. I was just excited to go. But it still turned out quite well. I got to spend that time with my 2 daughters. We did go to lunch, then we headed over to Walmart, got some stuff that we needed, and then we headed home. By the time I got home, I'd already heard from my son. Him, my daughter-in-law, and my granddaughter were going to be coming over to visit. My son, he helped out cleaning gutters and cutting down some tree limbs that we needed worked on, or that we needed taken out, and we spent plenty of time with them. They stayed for dinner, and I got to spend time with my granddaughter. It was quite the wonderful evening. So all in all, the week went very, very well. Plenty of time with family, and new silver added to the stack. So it was a fantastic week. And as always, I thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch the video. Remember to like and subscribe and comment down below. And as always, remember to follow along on my silver journey. And we'll see you in the next one. God bless.